Hello everybody, SoCal Thero here. Welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 21. In today's video, we're going to be building a really fast car that I'm hoping does some pretty crazy amount of times as far as the speed run goes. We're definitely going to take it on the track and see how it does in the speed run. It's probably Ford's most ugly, if not close to ugliest Mustang. It's the Ford Mustang 2. Personal opinion, these are pretty nasty looking. Just gonna be bluntly honest here. I never did like this body style of the Ford Mustang. I can respect the King Cobra version like this, where it was pinstriped out and looked really cool, but the body lines and everything, it felt like a Mustang that just didn't know it was a Mustang. Like, the front kind of looked like it was a Mustang, and then the back just said, nope, don't know what I am anymore. It was really weird when these things first came out. Project car-wise, nothing new here. The car, I haven't been working on any cars so I can throw parts at this that come off of another car. So, unfortunately for it, it's been sitting for now. It'll get done eventually, though. Hopefully, I'll get a four-cylinder car or a customer's car that's a four-cylinder and has suspension components that need to be changed out. But today, we're going to be working on this. As you can see, and I'll jump in the engine here, or the engine bay so you can see, the entire suspension and everything is done on the car. Only thing remaining is the engine, which is out on the stand over there. That's what I saved for you guys to check out today that we're going to be building. As you can see, the exhaust is pretty chromy under here, which means we are doing performance parts for this thing. So, going to have a lot of fun with that. Let's go ahead and move our engine stand, or sorry, our engine puller over to where it's at. And we're going to get over here and we're going to start working on this motor. I don't have all the parts for it, so I will be jumping in and out of the tablets. Oh, just like that. I just put some bad piston rings in there. I should have the performance parts of these, so we're going to throw these on now. And then we'll go get those piston rings. And I should have just a bunch of these. Yep, there we go. Looks like I'm starting to get a little low on them. Oh, I was putting the license plate on that, on the Mustang before I jumped into recording here. I was getting it all ready for you guys. I probably need that oil filter too while I'm just looking at it. Just looking at it. Alright, there we go. And let's throw the oil filter on. Now we can start throwing some pistons at this thing. So if I have any parts that are still in good shape, like I think I have a couple engine heads that are, then I'm going to probably end up tossing those and just going with the performance ones, just because I want this thing, I want to see what this thing can do. I wanted to check it out on the dyno, and I definitely want to check it out on the straightaway there to see how fast I can get it to go. Or not performance, but alignment-wise, the alignment and the headlights are already done on the car. I took it over to... Oh, I don't have any more rod caps. That's unfortunate. I usually have a lot of those. Where are they at? That's rocker. There they are. But yeah, I already did the alignment on the car. I already did the headlight adjustments too. And as you saw, it's already painted. The car came in like this... God, it was ugly. Some sort of like peach color, and I couldn't live with that. I was like, no. I remember the King Cobras, and I want to say they were black whenever they came out, so definitely wanted to go with that one instead. And try to keep the keep it the same. Seem to be missing a few parts here. We need our oil pan so we can get this bottom end done. I think I saved some of them, like from buying some of them, because I wasn't sure if it was going to use overhead valve parts like it is, or special ones like overhead valve F, overhead valve J, and etc. like that. I should have that, yep. Slap that on there. Go to the tune-up parts here. Definitely need the camshaft. There we go. Should be that one. And I'll have to get that. I don't have that yet. I should have this, though. Yep. And, yep. I always like to keep those clips on hand, even if I don't work on that many of the older cars in this game. Or cars that are older and use the older car setup like this one does. Go ahead and throw this alternator on here. Again, we're throwing everything that's good at this thing. Yep, V8 overhead valve. So we're probably going to need the exhaust manifolds too, since I'm passing by it. We might as well pick those up along the way. Let's see. There they are. And we need the engine head. There's the V8. There we go. Overhead valve. I hate this. I always work on this side first. I never start down here where it's like the hardest to see. I try to get this side done first so it's easier to see afterwards, but I always forget to do that. Let's go ahead and get this exhaust manifold on. Then again, if I was just not lazy and I turned the motor, it'd be a little bit easier to work on too. Alright, we're gonna get these spark plugs in. So we're trying to just get the sides of this done. I think I have the ignition wires already. That's how prepared I was for this thing. Or at least I tried to be. Because I knew a lot of the recording was going to go towards... Yep, there we go. I knew a lot of the recording was going to go towards actually driving it and seeing how fast this thing was. And checking it out that way. Supercharger, I should have that. Yep. Do not have those. Okay, let's see. We need carburetors, 4-barrel. We need 2 of those. And since there's 2, I probably need a specific filter. Oh, okay. It's not the filter I thought it was going to be. So if it's that, that means I probably need an air scoop, which doesn't look like I have. Okay. If I have the filters for it. Yep, don't have that. Okay. Well, we'll continue on with non-performance parts because that's where I'm at right now. First things first, where's the... There it is. Air scoop. We need... Where are they at? Rockers. There we go. We're going to need these. Need 16 of them. 16 rocking outs. We need, let's see, we need a timing belt, or timing chain rather. It should look, there it is. And we'll need the cam gear too, which is going to be up a ways. But I also need to get the valve stems while we're down here, or push rods rather. We need 16 of them. And cam gear, where you at? That's close. There it is. Get these valve stems on real quick. I don't think this had the covers on it. This car came with a lot, considering it came from the junkyard. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't mention that. This car is originally from the junkyard, so... Why a lot of the parts were missing on it. You didn't see it, but a lot of the engine was here though. But a lot of the suspension and even the transmission wasn't with it, I think. Or no, the transmission was just the suspension components. And it was missing 2 of the wheels. Luckily, it was one front and one rear, so I can put it to what it actually was originally for this mod in this car. That's why the wheels and tires might look a little funny, like funky to you guys. They're those are the wheels and tires that are supposed to go on this car, size and everything. It's like I said, it's a drag race car, so it's definitely a little weird looking for that setup, but it makes sense because I mean you don't really care about your front tires. Ooh, getting some bad stutters. That was interesting. Don't know why that was happening. Yeah, no, I don't have a Windows update or anything going on. Like I thought maybe that would be killing it, but strange. Let me look at my... Yeah, water flow still going through my PC just fine. Weird. A little hiccup. Maybe it was a mod or something just temporarily conflicting with it. It happens from time to time. I also found when I like put these on too quick, the game can't keep up and it just decides to kill itself, and I gotta reset the whole thing again. And usually I don't save, so I lose all of my progress, so that's always fun too, dealing with that. Alright, so next things is we need an engine head, or yeah, engine head cover. There we go. We need a overhead valve. There we go. And we need a V8 overhead valve. There we go. And we need a water pump was the other thing that I saw. And I think that's... Oh, and we forgot the belt. Oh, well. Belts, I'm going to have to go to the shopping list for that one. I can never remember that. I don't remember running out of water pump pulleys. That's a first. Thought I needed a throttle for this thing, too. I guess I'm glad I didn't buy that. Weird. Could have sworn I needed one. Oh, well. Alright, we need that, and we need that. And we'll need a serpentine belt A here in a second. Or not... serpentine... Yeah, we need a supercharged one. Oh, and now we do need an A. I was thinking we didn't need it because of the supercharged one. Alright, that should be everything for the motor. Oh, no. And of course I don't have that. It's just a radiator fan. Should be simple enough and easy enough to pick up here. Oh, radiator fan overhead valve. There we go. I go ahead and save it just in case, because it's getting real stuttery, so I am a little worried. I don't need to lose all my progress. Alright, let's go ahead and install the engine in here. It looks nice and mean. Oh man, does the hood even close like that? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, perfect. Let's get in here. We gotta fill up our fluids. Might as well do that, and then we gotta get underneath it. I gotta buy a new transmission because the transmission I have should be fine. It's just I want that performance one so we can get the most we can out of this thing. Oh, let's fill that radiator. Older car like this, there's no power steering reservoir, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's have to worry about the coolant, which we did already. Windshield washer fluid, which we're doing right now. Some brake fluid back there, and then the oil itself. There we go. And we'll be able to stick this thing straight on the dyno, because all the other little nitpicky things that you got to do, like well, you don't have to, but I like to do it just to complete the full effect of the car being restored. But the headlight alignment adjustment and the alignment on the car itself, as well as paint, that's all done already, so don't need to do that. So that's all done. Let's go ahead and get under the car one more time, and we will go ahead and get the correct transmission here. Oh, I have two of them. Jeez. Too bad, don't need it. Got this nice performance one instead. Gotta go with the car. Probably should just end up selling those. In fact, you know what? I am. Might as well do it. Collect some money while I'm at it. That one and that one. There you go. 450 bucks for each one. Can't go wrong there. Alright, let's see the status. We're still short on parts. Oh, there's a fuse box on this thing. I could not find the fuse box. I thought maybe the mod creator forgot it, but I could not find it when I was under here. Let me see. Yeah, where the hell? Is it back here somewhere? Huh. Where does the fuse box go? I don't see anything in the car, around the car, or near the car. Under the car, maybe? No. Oh, there it is. Way down here. Jeez. You could tell this was like either an afterthought or, oh yeah, I need to do that. Let's just put it down here out of the way. Okay, well, to save some time, we're not going to go through and fix everything here on camera. I'll just do it and I'll keep an extra. It'll basically give me an extra one. Need 3 relays that are A's. And it looks like we need 2 B's. Man, that's a terrible spot for that, but I don't need 2 B's, I need 2 C's. Oh, now I got 2 extra ones too. I always use them, so it doesn't matter. 1 A, 2 B's, and 1 C. Yeah, it must have messed with the aesthetic of the vehicle, so the developer was like, well, no, let's just put it down here instead. Kinda out of view. Now we should be at 100%. Yep, there we go. So right now with this car, I would only make a profit of $54,456 if I sold it for $60,652. I say because that's not a lot considering there's a lot of other cars I found lately that I can make a ton more money on, and the fact that this thing has performance parts on it, it's kind of a letdown on the turnaround as far as the why that? There we go. We're gonna put 6 gears in this thing. As far as the return investment goes. Alright, so factory power is 851. This thing will probably be pretty quick, so what I hate in the fact that it doesn't sell for a lot, I'll probably make up by seeing right now in the power. Holy cow. 1,683 horsepower. Almost 100% gain. That's insane. And 2,200, almost 2,300 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah, this thing's fast. Go ahead and take it outside here. And like I said, we're going to take it to the speed track. Let's get inside and fire it up. It's good to see working dials. That supercharger. Alright, we're going to take it to the speed track here and see how it does. Now, it has standard tires on the front and slicks on the back, so I'm hoping it still locks up and goes. And doesn't have a problem where I have to grab the controller. There we go. Alright, and go. Jeez. Oh, front end's trying to get away from me. Oh, we're maxed out. 188, okay. Alright, screw it. Our top speed right now is 166. We're just gonna goose it all the way. No matter what it does. If it turns to a different direction, it's on end. Back on the runway we go. We'll try it the other way. I doubt we're gonna have any luck. Yeah, top speed is 166. This thing just, I cannot keep it on the road. You cannot throttle it enough to get it out of 5th gear into 6th gear. Maybe with the keyboard on a little bit better. Nope, not much better. Yep. Well, unfortunately, guys, there is just no way I can control this thing. There is so much power, it wants to just go all over the place. That is ridiculous. It's just constantly redlining into everything, too. That was insane. Well, I think, what was it in the beginning? 180 or 188 or something was the top speed, or 160? I don't remember, but that's probably what we're going to end up living with this thing. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 21. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought, and until next time, take care.